conversations that we're going to have today is about when you're coming down to the beach, what kind of energy you're tapping into. When you're coming down to the beach, what are you looking for? What are the energy signatures that you would be looking for to come down to the beach? One of the most interesting things, and you notice I got the pendulum with me, but one of the most interesting things that you find on the beach is that the beach waves make patterns. The beach waves makes patterns. Let's take a look at it. Watch the water as it comes up and as it goes down. Previously the water was coming all the way up to here, to where I'm standing. But if you look at the patterns that the waves make, you can read the energy signature with your pendulum. You can read the energy signature of the ocean and tap into the energy. This is the ocean's energy reaching out. Ocean's energy reaching out. Let's take a closer look at it. You see? Look at the patterns that it makes. Looks like roots, looks like stretching arms, but then at the end of them, look, this could be a face right here. This could be a face right here. But look at the patterns and notice as how they're reaching out. Water patterns. So by coming on the beach and reading these patterns and finding spiritual messages, you actually can find spiritual messages in the patterns coming from the ocean, because the ocean has and possesses the ancestral memories of the planet Earth, because it is the most abundant element and it holds consciousness. It's very conscious. So when we're talking about the water conscious element, the water element itself, we're deeply talking about how human consciousness and the earth's consciousness is preserved in the molecules of the water. So every so often, the ocean gives us a gift back, gives us all a gift. And this gift is being able to come out into the oceans and read the spiritual signs and the spiritual messages that the earth lays out for us when the element of earth touches water. And this is what happens. When the element of earth touches water, this is what happens. It creates sacred geometry, the earth's geometry. Most signs and symbols are based on observations from nature and how nature interacts with itself. You see? So when we formulate this, one of the most popular symbols that we all use in directional magic is the symbol of the arrow. We have cultural ties to it and also spiritual ties to the arrow. But when we look at all of these markings here, we see pointers. Pointers here, pointers there, pointers. So what can we interpret from this? All of these pointers. Everything's pointing. Nothing's curled back, aiming back towards the ocean. If you notice the patterns, nothing curves back. Nothing. Everything is pointing outward, which is a spiritual sign and a spiritual message that the ocean is channeling energy onto the land. And this is what primarily happens when the water and earth energies merge. When the elements of earth and water merge, we get symbols and signs, indentations in organic objects such as rocks, even in trees, sand, dirt, of course. They leave markings, and these markings are these patterns that describes the mystery of the ocean. Now, when you come out here for a spiritual cleansing, here's where it gets interesting. When you come out for a spiritual cleansing, what exactly are you doing? How far, how deep are you tapping into the energies of the ocean when you're working with this type of energy? How deep are you tapping into? How deep? When we come and do our spiritual cleanses, when we come to submit our offerings, we stand inside the geometric patterns of the ocean and channel the energy, stand in it and channel the energy. Turn around as it going out, receive it through your back chakras, your back energy centers, and soak in the energy from the back so that you would be able to project the energy moving forward. You see? You see? You will be able to project the energy moving forward if you absorb the ocean's energy from the back. Now, I know a lot of people are not going to like that based on other people's interpretation, but we're talking pure energy work here. Pure energy work. Because the energy is flowing from the ocean, so we don't want to face the energy. We want the energy to come through us because naturally we are projecting energy forward. Naturally, we project energy forward, not backwards. So to accept it through your back chakras, through your back energy centers, and direct it forward into your manifestations is a wonderful concept that actually works. Now, I'm not saying step away from the ocean, but what I am saying is you back away facing the ocean when you do your leaving parts, back away. But for the most part, when you're doing your spiritual work, there's various things and techniques and ways that you can absorb the energies. One of them is standing facing, another one is standing with your back, absorbing it through your back energy centers, and another way is spinning around, swirling the energy onto you. Always good to have a pendulum out here. Let's look at some more of these earth signs, earth and water signs that we find out here on the beaches. Let's see. And there's another part to like doing water readings. Like you can just let's look at the surges as they come up and as they go down. And what you would do, well, one of the things you can do. Let me grab one real quick. I have 5 pennies. So here's what I'm gonna do. There it goes, there it goes. And look at the waves and the patterns and the surges. Now let's let one flow up. We're gonna let one flow all the way up, and we're gonna ask a question. I'm not gonna tell you what the question is, but we're gonna let one flow up all the way up, and we're gonna ask a question inside of it. Wet now, and we're gonna look at it. I see a few of them will stack on top of one another, and poof, just like that, they're almost gone, covered. See, it's taken. It's taken. That's a heads. I only see 2. I see 3. There's one right there. That's the tails. I see the other one there clear up. That's the heads. So where's the other one? I got 3 heads. I got 2 heads, 1 tails. And the other one I can't find. He's gone. He's gone. But that's some of the things you should. Better off doing it with a seashell, 5 seashells, 3 seashells, and read the wave, the energy of the wave. Read within the energy of the wave is what I'm saying. Reading within the energy of the wave give you a higher frequency of spiritual intuition, especially when you're sitting there channeling the energy. You channel and absorb the energy of the ocean. Put your feet or your hands into it. Wipe your feet. Get the salt from off of the sedges and mark your head with it. Mark your pineal gland. Mark your crown with it. And absorb the energy. Read the signs. Everything makes signs. But that's one of the most interesting things, the sign that it makes as the water slides across the dirt, the sand. You can read into it. You can stand within it and channel energy. It's a nice technique to use because it's the water's element making contact with the earth element, and they're drawing a picture. So that's what they're doing. They're drawing a picture. So as they draw that picture of energy, you come out here with your pendulum or your cards or whatever, and you read into the energy and feel the energy vibration that is letting forth for you. And then from there, you make the decision if you should stand in that particular energy sequence, energy pattern, and channel your energy through it. That's connecting. Just a quick idea about coming down to the waters and connecting with the ocean energy. You know, it's kind of pretty high tide today, but that's what it is. Yeah, we got birds out there and everything. But look at the sedges though. Like, you can channel your energy into the sedges and working, something like the airbender, I would say. It's more like the airbender, the waterbender. Y'all ever seen that movie, The Last Airbender? But it's something like the waterbender. You channel your energy into and let it flow. As the sedges disperse, you're pulling in the energy as the water comes forward, and you're pushing it back. You're pushing it back as it goes backwards. This is like a standing meditation technique that you use to channel energy coming directly from the ocean. See how the waves come in? The waves come in, I pull, step back, pull, step back, pull, absorb, and then rechannel the energy back as I move backwards, moving my hands like this. I pull, and then you resurface the energy and move it right on back down. This is a cleansing technique that you can use for the energy workers. If you work energies directly, it's a technique that you can use to pull the energy, and see, move it back, and move with the energy in the flow, so that it's like a standing moving meditation, I would say. And you move with it, you feel the vibration, the breeze, everything. Pull it in. You feel everything, you just move it back. And your second wave, bring it in, move it back. Third wave, bring it in, move it back. And concentrate and focus. Look into the sedges and see what the mystery that they're showing you. See what the ocean is unveiling for you. Pay attention to it, because there's spiritual signs in everything. And with that, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long. This Medicine Man out here on the beach, enjoying the breeze, getting a little meditation in, and y'all enjoy yourself. Peace. Have a good one.